welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you about a new offering, a course that will be available on demand on June 1st, Sound Healing with the Archangels. This is a course that I taught a few years ago and that it's taken me this long to create an on-demand portal. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that course to see if you're interested in that. I have some content following that shows clips from the actual course, and the links are down below in the description box that will bring you right to the course page where you can get all of the information about what to expect. So if you are interested in healing, perhaps you are an intuitive, perhaps you're a healer or a channel, and you would like to learn more about sound healing and what that means and how you can use sound to impact and amplify your healing sessions, this course might be for you. So make sure to check out the links below and to ask any questions that you might have. Send me an email if you're curious about this, or if this is something that you've been wondering about. Feel free to reach out and check in with me about it. So this course is going to be a total of about 4 video hours, which includes Q&A, live Q&A from the courses, and 1 meditation, also many pages of PDFs. So there's a lot of content in this course, and I think it gives you a well-rounded introduction to sound and healing with sound. And then I also, in the second course, share my modality for doing a healing session with the Archangels using sound. So this is something that, again, might interest you. Feel free to check it out and to learn more. And again, reach out. Do not hesitate. I'm here and available if you have any questions. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for Magic Monday Messages, which is your weekly channeled angel message directly to your inbox. So check that out as well, and you'll see the other links down below in my description. But this sound healing course is something that I feel very strongly about and was very excited to teach all those moons ago. And I think it's something that if you have just a basic general interest in sound and sound healing and how those work together, I think that this class will be very interesting for you and informative. So enjoy what is following, the clips that are to come, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what your class will be like. And of course, check the description in the links below to read further, to get a little bit more of an idea of what is coming. And also, if you are already a channel, a healer, a medium, a practicing professional, you can find out about crossing loved ones over into the light, a primer. This is another course that I have available. Again, this is for professionals only, but it's something that you might find useful and valuable. So oftentimes when we have a client and we are in session with that client, we might find a situation where a loved one is not fully crossed over, or they are lingering in the liminal. They are sort of close to the human loved ones, and they're not fully crossed over into the 5th dimension, into heaven. And this course is a primer on what to do, what are the signs, what to notice, what to keep an eye out for, and how to help transition the loved one when it is in the greatest and highest good of all. And that's always how we approach this. When it is in the greatest and highest good of all, that is when this work can be carried out. So this is a good primer for those of you who have had the experience and maybe have not really known what to do and how to move forward. This could help give you just a general idea of what kinds of things to look out for and what kinds of things that you should be doing during your session. So I hope that's helpful as well. Again, all of the links are below, and these clips are just for the sound healing class that are coming up right now. The clips coming up are just for the sound healing course. For the Crossing Loved Ones Over course, please refer to my new website, also linked below, and check that out. If you have any questions, just reach out. I am here for you. Thank you. We are talking about using sound for minor health disturbances and bringing peace and balance, calm, and comfort to the energy body and the energy field. Everything in existence is vibrating at a particular frequency. Sound is created when something vibrates and sends waves of energy into our ears. The vibrations travel through the air or another medium, solid, liquid, or gas, to the ear. So we're discussing wavelengths that pass through the air, as well as ultrasonic sounds that are below the level of human hearing, which is roughly 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. The speed of sound does travel faster through liquid. So you can, if you want to follow along, you can refer to your PDFs or not. You can refer to these later. But we're starting at page 1 when we talk about frequency. Frequency, sometimes referred to as pitch, is the number of vibrations per second. Sometimes we hear frequency or hertz described as cycles per second. So frequency is the number of vibrations per second. High frequency sounds produce more vibrations per second, like a whistle. Low frequency sounds, like a bass guitar or the Schumann resonance, vibrate fewer times per second. And the units of frequency are called hertz. So if the sound of a whistle reads at approximately 600 hertz, it is a wavelength that vibrates 600 times per second. And when talking about frequencies, the speed of the wave is irrelevant. We're always talking about the length of the wavelength of the frequency. So this is where it gets interesting, and I have some charts that I included in your PDFs and some graphs of finding out what your frequencies are, the wavelengths and the length of the frequency, and that's what we're really going to be interested in. We'll be able to measure the length of a particular sound. The formula is the speed of sound, or 1130 feet per second, divided by frequency. We generally use 1130 feet per second for most conditions of wavelengths and sound that move through the air. This formula would be different for gas and solids and liquids, of course. So the speed of sound divided by that whistle of 600 hertz is 1.8 feet long. But this is really the core of understanding how important getting frequencies correct is. So the whistle is 1.8 feet long, its wavelength. Gaia, or the Schumann resonance of 7.83 hertz, is 144 feet long. So this is a huge difference. A whistle, high-pitched sound, travels a shorter distance. 1.8 feet is this example. Gaia, or the Schumann resonance, has a lower frequency and travels 144 feet. We are talking about entraining to, or synchronizing to, or resonating to a new frequency, a more healed frequency and state. A stronger vibration always entrains the weaker one to meet it at its vibration. Stable, consistent, smooth, low frequencies are the ones that help us reach homeostasis. We thank you and we welcome you into this sacred session where you will be offered these techniques to be of service, to shine your brilliant, beautiful light so brightly, so lovingly, to bless and serve not only yourselves, but others. And we will be doing this using the glorious sound of your voice, your instrument, your vessel that is already so perfectly attuned to the divine, to source, to light. And you will watch these movements and you will feel these movements and you will understand what it feels like to receive this energy, this golden archangelic energy amplified through sound. Your entire body will be part of this healing offering and procedure that you do, just as your very breath will also be one with the healing energy. This beautiful blessing and service is part of your entire being. You are offering it just as you are receiving it. As you receive this energy, you will receive new activations and attunements as the days progress, opening you to more and more of this beautiful healing, understanding, and connection so that you may offer in service from your own divine vessel in your own perfect way. For there is never just one way to the light. There is never just one way to the healing. But from here on out, you will listen to the call in your body, and you will allow it to express itself freely out through sound, through movement, through all of the aspects of your divine being. Attunement a little bit further than what you've already experienced in your meditation. And that's also to set the energy for this class, for this evening's class and information, so that you can integrate it really well and really easily, because the angels want you to have this information for a lifetime. They want it to be encoded in your DNA so that you will always understand and feel the principles of your ability to offer healing with sound, with your bodies, and with your intention. A lot of channeled information will be coming through in this evening's course, so it's going to be quite different than last night, which was a little bit more technical, and tonight is all about spirit and about energy and about flow and about offering and service and divine love, and how you yourselves can offer a beautiful and powerful healing session to clients or for yourself. And we will talk about how you can do that even if a client is not present or on a video conference call. You can do it without them present by calling in their energy bodies. And we'll go over the entire procedure from beginning to end, so you have a very comfortable understanding and awareness with this beautiful golden archangelic healing ray, which is a pure archangelic healing frequency and light. Golden archangelic rays of healing. It is a perfect light. It is perfectly healed, this light. It is coming directly from source, this light. And without any other work or any other colors, of course, you will decide for yourselves where and when to add other colors or modalities. But for this course, we're speaking specifically of this golden frequency that is so pure and so divine, that this is truly all that is needed in any kind of healing session. So as you can see, there is far more to a healing than just your intention, because our bodies are one with the healing energy, and our bodies want to express and flow with that healing energy. Our bodies want to dance with that healing energy, and we are learning how to allow our bodies to feel the freedom in that beautiful divine energy. And that is why we sing and move with the energy and radiate the energy and breathe the energy, so we are one with it. And from this beautiful place of oneness is where we can truly offer the healing light.